Thank you, Chair. Mr. Mkhwanazi, before we had to take that abrupt stop, we were dealing with CJC 137 at page 47, you remember?
Oh, yes.
And you wanted me to read out to you what I say, the wording that I say Mr. Van Wyk suggested to you for the letter that appears. Now I've lost my letter. At page 64. Remember that conversation?
Yes.
And I said the wording is exactly the same, except in the WhatsApp chat, Mr. Van Wyk suggests the addition of the words memorandum of understanding. I just want you to remember that conversation that we were having before we broke.
You are saying Mr. Van Wyk suggests that we add memorandum of understanding.
Yes, indeed.
I hear you.
Yes, I just wanted us to find our place.
Yeah.
Right. So it would appear that you wrote the letter at page 64 and you were confirming an endless working relationship with Medicare and Annabis to assist EMPD in and out of the city of Ekurhuleni. You confirm that, that's in the letter?
Yes, with emergency services.
Yes. So in December of the same year, on the 16th of December 2021, at page 47, exhibit CJC 137, Mr. Van Wyk suggests...
It's this page, ne?
Yes, that page. At the bottom, Mr. Van Wyk suggests that the letter read the same, except after the wording an endless working relationship, you must add the words and memorandum of understanding. That's the only difference between the two. That's what that message says, but you said you are struggling to read.
Yes, and the letter doesn't talk about memorandum of understanding.
Yeah, indeed. And that letter is dated the 16th of October 2021, and Mr. Van Wyk's suggestion comes on the 16th of December 2021, about 3 months later.
Yes. According to this, did I respond to that?
According to?
To the conversation, did I respond to that?
In fact, I was going to ask you whether you amended your letter at page 64 to include a memorandum of understanding. I haven't come across such an amended letter. I don't know if you will recall whether you made the amendment that Mr. Van Wyk suggests.
May I protest?
Yes, sir.
Maybe before you answer, Ms. Sillo, there is another addition, and I think it's quite important. It's an important addition.
Yes.
Which Mr. Van Wyk suggests, which is any VIP protection. The letter did not include, the draft letter referred only to security and medical emergency services.
That's correct.
And Mr. Van Wyk proposes to include
Commissioner Baloyi, you're so soft.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was correcting Ms. Sillo that the draft letter did not include as a service area of cooperation the provision of VIP protection. It wasn't included in your letter of the 19th of October. And then Mr. Van Wyk then suggested in this email, rather in this WhatsApp exchange, that you should also include VIP protection. Do you understand what I'm doing? Thank you.
Thanks, Commissioner Baloyi, that's correct.
This reminds me of those games in magazines where you have to spot 10 differences.
Yes.
Because the third one is, and this is why I think this related to the letter. The one on 64 has Anubis, and that's all. Anubis to assist. But if you go to the chats on page 47, chat 2 says, please just change and add the following for Anubis.
Yes.
And then they want the full name, Anubis Protection Service.
Protection Services.
And then the last one, if you look at it, it now says, this is what the letter must say, and then you have the full.
Okay. I think, did Mr. Mkhwanazi, Commissioner Mkhwanazi understand?
I'm struggling now, but let me try to revoke it.
Let me make it simple. Remember the first change, the difference between what's on page 64 and what is suggested. What is the suggested wording on 47? The first issue we've already agreed was the memorandum of understanding. And then the second issue, Commissioner Baloy correctly pointed out, was to include VIP protection services and other services, I think. And then the third one I'm pointing out is that he wanted the full name of Anubis Protection Services to be added. So it is those three things.
Oh yes, Mike wanted the full name.
Yes.
Okay.
So those are the three things that needed to be added in what I assume is the new letter that was going to be issued after the 16th of December.
Yes. Can I identify them? It's VIP Protection Services.
Yes.
It's Anubis as a full name.
Yes.
Anubis Services.
Protection services?
Yes. The other one, the first one is the first one that you mentioned.
The first one is the memorandum of understanding.
Okay.
Yes. So it's all three. You have them.
Yes, yes, Commissioner.
Thank you, Advocate.
Thank you, commissioners. So my question from that is, you remember your letter is October? These suggestions come in December of the same year. It was to inquire whether you reissued the letter of confirmation in the terms as suggested by Mr. Van Wyk. Do you recall if you ever did?
No, I don't recall, but out of what the commissioners and what you've read, it shows that I didn't even write it, or it was not even writing. I may have given somebody an instruction to do this, but maybe it's not according to what Mike suggests.
Because yours came first in October. Then in December, Mike suggests that you improve on that letter by making those additions.
Yes, it's what I was asking now, is that did I respond? But I see you don't include.
No, not to respond. My question was whether you reissued the letter at 64 to reflect the changes as suggested by Mike Van Wyk. Do you recall if you ever did?
No, I don't.
You
recall.
don't?
I don't recall.
Okay. So if we go back to 64 then, it lists vehicles there that you say will be working with EMPD. Correct?
Yes, yes.
On your previous appearance, we dealt with a letter, much similar to this one, that had been introduced by Commissioner Spies, and that was RS2 Roman 2. I'll project it on the screen. And in your testimony then, you denied that you ever issued such a letter, and you almost suggested that it's a fabrication, notwithstanding the signature there at the bottom. Now, I point this out to say the letter that is on the screen introduced by Commissioner Spies is also dated the 16th of October 2021. And it reads in the same exact terms as the one in exhibit file, page 64. The only difference is the letter introduced by Commissioner Spies is in respect of CAT VIP. And the letter we are looking at page 64 is in respect of Medicare 24 and Anubis.
I'm listening to you.
Yes. So do you have the Spies file close to you? Spies? Or you can see it?
No, I don't see it, but I remember I was talking about the letter.
So I'm saying the letter on the screen and the letter at page 64 are exactly the same. They bear the same date. They are worded in the same terms exactly, except for the following. The letter on the screen is in respect of CAT VIP only, and the letter in the file we are looking at is in respect of Medicare 24 PTY and Anabis.
In no
And
commission.
the second difference is that they then provide different lists, different details of the vehicles. So the one on the screen is in respect of companies associated with or belonging to CAT VIP. The cars in page 64, the file before you, are the three in respect of Medicare 24 and Anabis. Do you understand?
I understand what you're saying.
So my proposal or my suggestion to you is that you're disputing the letter on the screen as you did last time is wholly without basis. It's the same letter worded in the same terms. If you admit as you have the one at 64, you must admit the one at Annexure RS2 Roman 2 introduced by Commissioner Spies.
Yes. Commissioner, you know this, I can't dispute because there's an engagement and strictly talking about this, you see. And in my conversation, there's no conversation where I talk about this letter and have because one of the things that made me to deny it about the cars that are there, because I've said I know that Commissioner Balo was and Commissioner Kumalo, they were very strict and say, but this talks about, I've said, but the number of cars there, and those cars are not the one, if I remember very well, are not the one that were not in the letter of commit. Letter of commit, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yes, the commitment letter, I think, from Mr. Matala.
What I think may have happened, because when I communicated with Mike, they may have maybe drafted and added, or somebody may have drafted and added the cars. You see.
Yes.
But I won't deny, because I don't remember it very well, you see. But I remember that there was some engagement, you see. And why I remember this one, it was because of the duties that in the memorandum of understanding, you see, we discussed, you see, and I accepted when this was drafted, the concept that in our VIP and emergency, when there's a principal that is involved in a vehicle or in an accident, we don't have a person with specialized or who's a qualified, they don't use a registered nurse like any other VIP protection units. They are always having a Medicare or a person who's trained to assist. I know that there are few incidents where our principals have been involved and there was no, then the concept of Mike, I accepted, as I've said, that I was talking to Mike. I don't deny that, you see. And the concept that he was introduced, I accepted it. That's why I was selling it to the city, that they will assist in terms of emergency response when there's a VIP involved and assist, or else we will identify certain VIP or senior, let me say.
Commissioner, the answer is so long that I'm totally confused.
Yes.
With the letter at page 64, you confirmed to have written it.
Yes.
Now, can we get a short, direct answer? That's page 64 of the exhibit bundle.
Yes.
Now, this one is at page 4 of the Rivers Peace Annexure.
Indeed, Chair.
Yes. Now, I would like to get a direct answer to whether you confirm that you wrote this one as well.
I may not remember in that one, no, Commissioner.
But you cannot deny either.
Yes, as I've said,
just a minute. So you may well have written this one as well.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. That settles my point.
Yes.
Yes. And that was what I was trying to establish. And before it goes off screen, just to remember for the record, we settled last time you appeared that vehicles number 2, 5, and 6 are part of the vehicles that you directed Mr. Christine, or you submitted to Mr. Christine for transfer to EMPD. Those ones.
It's those that are in the letter of.
No,
oh, yes.
Item 2, 5, and.
Oh, yes.
And 6.
No, yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Then,
You see, Commissioner Kumalbang Spagam Kotin, because some believer when I'm out, yes. And I believe.
I'm sorry.
No, to be fair to you, I think you wanted to say is those that are referred to in that letter that
Yes.
Mr. Matala wrote,
Yes.
confirming that certain cars will be donated to Ekurule.
Thank you. We have had this. Thank you.
okay. All right. Then I would like to, and I know you hold the position that these conversations you had a long time ago.
Yes.
So we are now leaving the peace officer cards and the letters of confirmation. But I need to draw your attention to something because I was hoping you'll be able to make me understand better what is here, if you do recall. And I would like for that, I would like us then to turn our attention to page 36, and that is Exhibit CJC 128.
Page
36.
on the same panel, ne?
Oh, yes, the exhibit bundle. No. We all have ours on our faces.
No, please continue.
Thank you, Chair. We're now at page 36 of the exhibit bundle. And again, I'll have to rely on your memory. And this is chart number 3, the third chart on that. And this is a message from you. You say, "Hi, Mike, you are loaded on a system. You are just not in as employees, but are finalizing today with the national chief for the national objectives." What do you recall what that was about? Firstly, I'm interested to know what system are they loaded on? You say not as employees. My question would be, what are they loaded as on that system?
Even I want to call in terms of this conversation, but I think the way we read it, it was about what I've said, that there are peace officers, and peace officers you must have identity, your name, so that we can know you.
Yes.
in our system.
So when you say they are loaded on a system, it's the peace officers loaded.
Yes, I think
Okay.
it was about.
Now, can you tell us what is the system? Because if, as I suggest, your notion of peace officers is not consistent with the provisions of the Criminal Procedure Act, so therefore they are not peace officers. If they are loaded onto a system, do you accept then that they must be removed from such a system because they are in law not peace officers?
No, I accept that.
Okay.
But
Now-
that time, my understanding was that
Indeed.
they will be loaded in our system.
Yes.
Or they are loaded in our system as the city. Yes, after all the processes.
So my question then would be, are we able to specifically identify the system so that if the commission has to recommend their immediate removal, it can point to a system where they are loaded in? What system were you referencing here?
There's a system where each and every card that we issue, there's a system, there's a machine that the system, all the names are loaded there. Then they produce that system.
Okay.
Who would have been responsible for this if we are to want to get more information about who is loaded on the system, who in the city by way of position or in the EMPD by way of position or even unit or department is responsible for that?
It's Mr. Mkhwanazi. But he's promoted, I don't know which role he's playing, because it was 2021 that time. I think it was Mr. Mkhwanazi.
Okay.
And I know that I also had conversation with him, or with Guabe and them. I had conversation with many people, in fact, in terms of that. I don't want to deny that, commissioners. I had conversation because this thing was running. We wanted this thing to be operational.
What was Mkhwanazi's position at the time? Is it human resources? What unit did he belong?
No, remember before
Is it training, academy?
No, before there was this new structure, we had our own people that do admin and everything. He was part of those people.
Okay.
But he's an officer.
He's still in the city?
It's EMPD, yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
And as we are sitting here today, are you telling us that these types of cards are still in circulation? There are people walking around with these types of cards?
I don't think so, Commissioner, because that thing collapsed. In fact, when...
Were they withdrawn? Were the cards withdrawn from these people?
I can't recall that conversation.
So it's possible that there are people walking around Ekurhuleni with these cards and they're displaying them when they interact with members of the public.
Can I try to make a follow-up on that and confirm?
Is it possible? I'm not saying it's a fact. Is it possible that people like Mr. Van Wyk are walking around with these types of cards?
Yes, it may be possible.
Thank you.
Because I don't remember the meetings after that, what we discussed. But I know that after the whole noise and everything, after seeing newspaper articles, we met and we discussed, we said, no.
Thank you. So then, where would you direct a complete list of such persons who were loaded on this system be found?
I think to him.
To
Because
Mr.
he's the only person that
Kolani.
that yes.
Okay, which then would lead me to page 71 of the same bundle, and that is a screenshot of a conversation, WhatsApp conversation. I take it that that is with you. 71. Oh, you need to put your page back.
Page 71.
Page 71. You see that conversation, and I'm just looking at the messages that would appear to come to go to Mr. Mkhwanazi. And I'm interested there in the green, in the messages in green that reads, Bafo, can Mike collect the cards tomorrow? The second one, ETA. And then the third message reads, we are willing to even fetch it this afternoon. So that is a communication with Mr. Mkhwanazi. And I'm saying to you that that is perhaps confirmation that there is still somebody within EMPD who may have knowledge of these names in the system. You are saying it's Mr. Mkhwanazi, and this would appear that he has knowledge. He does actually have knowledge of the cards.
He's a relevant person, yes.
Okay. Thank you. Then if we could move on to a slightly different topic. I know you say some of these issues happened too long ago for you to remember precisely. So I'm going to project some communication that is supposed to be between yourself and Mr. Van Wyk, where there is either a video or an audio. and then I will play the audio relating to that specific communication. Do you understand?
Yes.
And I just want to see if you have any recollection of receiving such audios or making such audios to Mr. Van Wyk.
Can I
You either
something?
recall or you don't.
But it will show if I received.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So if technology...
But I will listen. Ne?
Yes, you will hear it. Yes. And just to let you know, it's the same audio clips that you received from us before you appeared now. So I'm
Yes, I
saying,
only listen.
yes, so you've heard them recently, and hopefully they...
Commissioners, he gave me the audios 3 hours before I come here. I'm protesting again. This is not fair.
They were given to you on
The audios is
Monday. They were extracted. Yeah, there are a number of audios, but specifically for your purposes, they were extracted and handed over to you on Monday.
Monday afternoon.
So
yes,
were
and I
you
was
able
coming
to
in.
listen to them or not?
No, some I was able. They were able to help me at home to
Okay.
listen. I'm not sure which one is that. But I'll be honest, if I
You'll
listened,
point
I would
out
say
if you
yes.
don't remember.
Yes.
Okay. Then, I will play the first one. And that would be an audio clip sent by, the first one we have played, it's the one about whether he can use blue and red lights.
Okay.
We have dealt with that one. The second one,
Ms. Silla, actually, now that you mentioned that this first clip, I thought you were still going to come back to it. That's the clip that speaks about the blue and the red lights and branding
yes,
of Mr. Van Wyk's
vehicles.
key in EMPD. Did you canvass that branding issue? Whether you're still getting it?
No, if memory serves me well, I inquired whether Commissioner Mkhwanazi responded to that voice note and how he advised Mr. Van Wyk in that regard. And if I understood correctly, he doesn't recall whether he responded and what he would have said.
Well, maybe then let me ask my question. Let me ask my question
Yes, Commissioner.
about that. The private vehicles in that WhatsApp voice note, it was about a private vehicle. It's not a Matlala VIP or a Medicare vehicle. We hear Mr. Van Wyk saying, I've just bought, I think it's a private vehicle. He says, I've just bought myself a bakkie. Can I get it branded EMPD? Now, we know that cards were issued, the kind of cards that we are discussing. We know there's a letter. Were private vehicles like that, as part of the memorandum, intended also to be branded with EMPD? That's one. Two, was Mr. Van Wyk's or anyone's private vehicle branded EMPD as a result of this memorandum?
No. No vehicle that was intended to be branded by us, and there was no vehicle that was branded. You see, I know that there was no vehicle, even though I don't remember, but there was nothing like that. As I've said, that those powers belong. It's an emergency. It's something. It's for health and emergency, not for us, Commissioner.
No, branded as in has the name EMPD, like EMPD vehicles. That's what he wanted. He was asking you in that voice note, can I get my bakkie branded EMPD at the back?
No, there was nothing like that.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioner. Now, I'm going to play the next clip for you. May I suggest, because I think I noticed that the exhibit file doesn't contain all the communication. So may I suggest that we loan you one of the computers for the moment that has them, and then we work on the basis of what's on the computer. I will update your file. thereafter. Remember, mine is to get an understanding of whether you recall these engagements with Mr. Van Wyk.
They were not submitted to me.
Yes, some of them, yes. No, some of the chats. But I want to show you on the screen where an audio or a video has been extracted from. You remember we have the chats in the exhibit file here.
Yes.
And I'm saying that they are not complete. You got more audios than you got the actual chats from which they've been extracted.
Now we are talking about the chat or
Yes.
the audio.
Some of the chats that you were not given, but were given the audio relating to such chat.
Are you saying you are giving this to me now?
What, the chat?
Yes.
Yes, the audio you already have. I will leave the chat and I will play the audio, and then you can recall whether or not you received that, right? I will, for purposes of the record, indicate.
But you are saying if I see it's going to assist me. No, I'm not saying you mustn't do it, you see. I want to get an understanding and the difference between what I'm having, what you are going to play, and what you are saying I must look at these gadgets or computers.
It is not different. I'm saying to you, you received a file of audios.
Yes.
And I'm saying those audios are accompanied by the chats that are in your file. So the chat was received with an audio, and we say this is the audio that you received on this day.
But with me, the audio that you're going to show me now, was I able to open them? Because there were many audios, some were opening, some I couldn't open them.
I don't know, hence I'm saying to you, the best I can do is to play the audio and see whether or not you remember the audio,
Okay.
receiving it at all,
Okay.
and listening to it.
Okay.
Are you? Can we do it that way?
Yes, Commissioner. Yes, Commissioner.
So it's a series of audios coming from these chats that are in the bundle here. It's 16:02 now, and I promised the chair will be done at 5. So I have to move double time. So if you permit me, these audios appear are extracted from Mr. Van Wyk's phone. As they reflect here in the communication we've given you, it does show whether it's a video or an audio that you received. You said you don't recall much of the conversation with him. I just want to test whether you recall having received a particular message, audio message. You may not.
Okay.
Okay? Now, if you could share your computer with him. The first is, it appears, it's marked as CJC 125 in the exhibit bundle.
CJC 125.
Sure. And I suggest that perhaps at page 33, yes. So I needed to indicate for the record. I needed to give the exhibit number for the record before it plays. And the gentleman will sit by you to help you work through the computer, okay, as we go through these various chats. Are you ready?
Please grab a chair and just sit next to the commissioner.
What do they have on their screen?
Sorry. Let's put fingerprints, right? What you are like me.
So what you are looking at is page 48 of the Mr. Van Wyk's chats. And that is a chat he had with you. And you see on that screen that there is a video clip. And I suggest to play the video clip. The link is there, but it won't work from your computer. And that's why it was extracted. I want to play the clip here for you and to find out if did you receive this video, and if so, to explain to the commissioners what it was about. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Here it is on the screen.
Oh,
I hope you had a warm day like we have here. You know, it's warm. This fan of mine's not working so lekker. I don't know if it's because it's hard. I'm not sure what it's doing. Anyway, I have another one here. Let's put this one here and try this one. Oh, it's also hard. I'm going to spend this fucking money now. Please tell me where we're going. Have a lucky day.
Now, my question is, do you remember receiving this clip from Mr. Van Wyk?
no, I don't remember receiving this from Mike Van Wyk.
Would you know what Mr. Van Wyk is talking about?
Can you repeat it? I was just looking at his action there. And what is
You want me to rerun the
yes,
video?
so that I can listen, or you can.
No. It's here. You can listen from the source.
Hey, Julius, I hope you have a warm day like we have here. You know, it's warm. This fan of mine's not working so lekker. I don't know if it's because it's hard. I'm not sure what it's doing. Anyway, I have another one here. Let's put this one here and try this one. Oh, it's also hard. I'm going to spend this fucking money now. Please tell me where we're going. Have a lucky day.
No, I don't remember.
You don't remember? Yes, you had said, but my question was, would you know what he's talking about?
That's what I'm saying. That the first one I answered. The second one, I don't even remember what he's talking about.
Okay.
Yes.
Then we move on to the next.
There's a big difference between I do not remember and I never saw it. A video like that, there's no way you would not remember if you had seen it. Did you see it?
No, Commissioner. I don't remember it, Commissioner.
But did I not see where you first referred us to? Did it not say red? Or was I looking at a wrong place? Oh, that was an audio. That was
Yes,
an audio.
that
It's
is, yes.
totally different. All right. No, thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Can I just
How-
one issue on this point? At the start of that audio, that video, he says, "Hi, Julius."
Yes.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
And you saying he was not talking to you,
No, I'm saying I don't remember receiving it.
but it's possible that you did.
I don't think so.
It's not possible.
Yes. No.
On that score and in response to the chair's question, that video,
Sorry, Commissioner. You remember once said that Mike is not a person who will give any person money. Mike is this businessman who wants to receive. Not even, or he can give not cash, he can give services. Yes. That person talks about services. I'm so surprised here, Commissioner. I don't want to, that's why I'm saying I don't remember. You see.
But I thought he donated 300,000 for cadets. Why
No.
do you now say
Not cash, Commissioner.
was it equipment?
They say, no, not even equipment. He said the photocopying and the ink or the papers cost him. That's what he told us. 350 or plus minus 350 to 350.
But it means he paid cash for that. If it cost him that much, it means he paid that much for those things.
But how can we confirm that it reached that?
Because you said so in your letter.
Yeah,
You
that's what
said-
he said. Yes, that's what he said. I don't want to lie and say, you see, but I can't confirm that. You see, but he provided those services. I can't say because it's not here, I will talk bad.
Thank you, Commissioner. On the question that the chair asked whether you read it, that message, as you see there,
Yes.
it does indicate that video, it marks it as read, the video we've just played. Do you see that?
Watched or read?
It's marked as read. So it suggests it was opened and watched. And it was addressed to you, so the assumption must be it was opened and watched by you, the recipient for whom it was intended. You don't remember?
No, I don't remember that.
Okay. Then,
Commissioner, you said
you may not remember opening, but it's something else altogether whether you watched. Because as I said earlier, and as you agreed, there's no way you would not remember a video like that.
Commissioner, I don't. I will be like.
No. Remember I said there's a difference between not having viewed the video altogether and not remembering that you did. And my point is, I would understand if you were out and out saying, I never viewed it. But I will not understand you altogether if you say you do not remember viewing it, suggesting that you may well have viewed it, but you've since forgotten. That I will not understand. Not a video like that. Somebody fanning himself with a thick wad of money like that.
I will be lying to you, Chair. I will be lying to you.
So which is which between the two possibilities I'm positing to you?
Maybe I viewed and I don't remember, or I never viewed it at all. And you are saying which is true.
I
and I'm
will tell
repeating
you,
the
I will
same
tell
thing
you now that I do not believe you if you say you may well have viewed it, but you do not remember. I will find that very, very difficult to believe.
It's long.
Something else altogether to say, because this says read, you may well have clicked on that video, but never got to view the video itself. That's something else.
Yes.
So I could understand that. But to say that you may well have viewed it, but you've since forgotten about it altogether, that I find very difficult to understand or to accept.
Yes.
Do you get the distinction?
No, I get you, Commissioner. I get you.
So can you please address me on those
Yes,
two possibilities?
yes.
On those two possibilities.
Yes, I'm trying to recall maybe did I ever. What's the date? I know it's 2021, but in which month?
It's in December 2021.
yeah.
I think it's the 13th of December, thereabouts.
No, Commissioner.
Do you have the date where it says red?
Yes, just scroll up.
Yeah, it says right here.
The one that we had projected earlier.
Yes.
That means it will be this one.
You heard it just now.
We're putting it up.
Oh, yes. Let's see. There it is, Commissioner. You see, 13 December 2021.
In fact, we are confused about time. Is this, to me, it must appear in this something greenish or.
Let's look at the one at the bottom of the page, not where there appears to be a chat, but with no content. The very last one with content, it says there's a bracketed mic, and then red, and then 13 December 2021 at 10:51. There it is. You asked for the date. There
Yes,
it is.
yes.
Now, can you comment on the two possibilities I posited to you?
No, Commissioner, I don't remember seeing this. I don't want to lie to you. I don't remember. I don't remember seeing this. As I've said that, I don't deny that I had many conversations with Mike. You see, but I don't remember Mike and money. In fact, I don't even associate him with money. You see. But here it shows that he's getting money.
Yeah. Can we go back to the clip? Just to share an observation and a comment. Can we go back to the clip? You see, if you would just expand it. Yes. So at 10:59, Mr. Van Wyk says to you, can I send you something, but you need to delete after. Note the time, it's 10:59. You respond at 10:51:18, you say sure. And the next thing that happens at 10:51:30, within the minute, it's that clip, that video clip. So you are in communication with Mr. Van Wyk, because you have responded when he said to you, can I send, but you must delete after. So in the context here, you get that clip you are having communication with him. That's fact from these chats. The observation that I make about it also is this is the same period when you are discussing those letters of acknowledgement, right? You're having those WhatsApp exchanges. It's about the same period. And I want to suggest what it looks like, at least to me. It looks like you are making arrangements for him to get those letters, those confirmation letters that give him power and whoever else to move around in and out of Ekurhuleni on the basis that they're helping the city. And in return, or as part of that scheme, he's offering you money. That's what that video suggests. Because he says, call me and tell me where we are going. The whole act of that video, when you look at it in the context of read, I'm sending you something, delete after, and you say sure, so you are in communication with him. He sends it to you, so you do receive it. That's what it suggests. And that whole money stunt on video, it suggests that that was to be a payment to you. It contains an offer of money that is going to come to you. Call him so that you tell him what to do. Well, what's your comment to that?
No, it's not like that, Commissioner. As I'm telling you that I don't associate Mike with monies and no. It's not like that, Commissioner. It's not like that. Now, if I remember, I was going to say yes, but I didn't even receive that money. But now I'm saying I don't even remember.
All right. Thank you.
He's a person who received you the whole day, talk and show you photos and show you these things, not about money and not Mike.
Yeah. Well, in the video, the video is what it is. He's waving money around and he says, call me and tell me where we are going. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. And perhaps this might help jog your memory, Commissioner Mkhwanazi. If we go to the exhibit file and you go to page 63, capital A, it's around the same time period, because the chat's at page 63, capital A, and that will be CJC 140. They are from the 6th of December 2021. There are 3 of them. Initiated by you, you say salute, and Mike then responds, the amount we spoke about, he says it's a PPT, but then he corrected it below and say approved. So that message should read, the amount we spoke about is approved, and that is on the 6th of December 2021. At 10:20, and that appears as read by him, by you. And the money clip is on the 13th of December 2021. So you either have to explain to us what amount you spoke about, what for, and it being approved, my question being by who. If you say you don't remember, then I suggest that conversation is directly connected to that video where he fends himself with wads of money.
What is my first message here? Because I know I don't.
Your first message to him at 63A, salute.
I can see it here.
Yes.
No, is it the same thing? No, it's not the same. It's not the same, no? Different one. No, for the mere fact that I've said I don't talk about money. He's the one that talks about money. It shows that I don't discuss about money with Mike.
But he discussed money with you and he said the amount we spoke about is approved.
No.
So what amount was this and approved by who?
No. I don't know this amount.
You don't know?
And I saw that it says right as you are saying.
Yes.
Yes, no.
And there is no record of you asking him, what are you talking about?
No, I don't remember me asking.
I'm saying there is no record of you asking him that.
No, I'm saying I don't remember me asking Mike.
I hear you say you don't remember. I'm saying from the
from
chat,
the side.
it doesn't appear that you challenged him and say, Mike, what are you talking about?
I get you.
So it suggests that you accepted that you and him had spoken about an amount.
No.
No, the chat suggests so.
No.
And I'll take it further then and say that being the 6th of December and him sending you the video on the 13th of December the same year is continuing that conversation. He told you the amount is now approved and then he sent you this wonderful video of him fending himself with wads of money and saying, tell me what to do. So basically, I'm suggesting that is tell me where to deposit your share.
No, I don't ever share with Mike. No, as I'm telling you, Mike is not a person who will go dish out. We talk about services and talk about this. He is not a person who will come and say, hey, this is the money or this is the money for what. Mike is that businessman.
So basically, you are saying he's given to doing these lunatic actions where he just sends you a video of himself saying, hi, Julius, and then fending himself with this wad of money and then ask you specifically, tell me what to do. You watch that, and then when you sit there and you say, I have no idea what Mike is talking about. Is that what you're telling the commissioners?
That he's just showing off.
That you don't know you have no clue what he's talking about.
Yes, he's just showing off there.
Okay.
You see.
And then he asked.
Even if you can look in my bank accounts, touch money.
Yesterday you did indicate that you paid Hanekom 100,000 and it is not in your bank account.
Yes.
So that would be the money under the mattress. So similarly here, that's where it could go.
No.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the next one. And the next one in your pack.
Or in my pack.
Yeah, in the file, sorry, in the exhibit file. It will appear on the screen as well. Is CJC, exhibit CJC 126, page 34.
Oh, 126.
Wait.
126.
CJC 126, the number on the flag,
yes.
page 34. Now, you see the first video indicated, the first one in green, on the screen there behind you.
I can't see the screen. That's why I'm looking.
Yeah. I'm saying you see the screen.
I'm saying I can't see the screen. I'm looking here.
Okay. He'll show you that you located it. It's that video. Is that audio? Page 81 in your pack there. You see the top one. On your screen, you see at the top there, it
Yes,
shows that
yes.
he sent an audio.
Yes.
And now I'm saying we are going to play that audio, which also appears you listened to.
Okay.
And I want to see if you recall receiving such and what you did after receipt.
Oh, yes.
Julius, Mike, how are you doing? Please, if it's possible, give me a shout so I can know when to send Dylan for his photo and pick up my card. Then just a question, and I want you just to think about it. After my discussion with Vusi, I mean, we a little bit sank in the water. We can't do anything really until the National Commissioner comes to the party, but we can't use even the peace officers legally, this card, if we are not appointed by EMPD as whatever. You have the appointment as a peace officer, but it's not loaded on the system, the national database. The person, like me, for an example, is not loaded as appointed whatever by Ekurhuleni. So that's just a concern Vusi also have and myself, and we need to know where we're standing of that. So please, Chief, I'll appreciate it if you can just get back to me.
And perhaps before you answer, to help you recall, if you look at page 36 of the exhibit bundle, that's that message we dealt with, where you say to him, "Hi, Mike, you are loaded on a system. You are just not in as employees, but are finalizing today with the national chief for the other national objectives." So you are responding to that message.
Yes.
You recall receiving that.
No, this one I can.
You recall?
Yes, this one.
And now, and he clearly says discussion with Vusi, and I take it it's Vusi Matala, and the concerns expressed by both himself and Vusi Matala.
Yes.
About the cards and say about their validity absent a letter. Okay. And did you issue such a letter? Because you recall our page 64 is from 2021. His message here and to you is in January 2022.
Here he's not talking about a letter, he's talking about the cards. Or I'm lost.
Okay, she says he acknowledges receipt of the cards. And he says they are worried about the validity of them absent a letter, you giving a supporting letter.
Can you replay it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Please. I only captured the cards.
Come again?
No, I'm saying please replay it because I only
Okay.
captured the cards. Oh.
Where?
Possible, give me a shout so I can know when to send Dylan. Hi, Julius, Mike, how are you doing? Please, if it's possible, give me a shout so I can know when to send Dylan for his photo and pick up my card. Then just a question, and I want you just to think about it. After my discussion with Vusi, I mean, we a little bit sank in the water. We can't do anything really until the National Commissioner comes to the party, but we can't use even the peace officers legally, this card, if we are not appointed by EMPD as whatever. You have the appointment as a peace officer, but it's not loaded on the system, the national database. The person, like me, for an example, is not loaded as appointed whatever by Ekurhuleni. So that's just a concern Vusi also have and myself, and we need to know where we're standing of that. So please, please, Chief, I'll appreciate it if you can just get back to me.
Then how do you think, then you said he talks about the letter. I'm saying.
Yeah, then, no, I take that back. The error was mine. I confused it with the previous one. Actually, your response to that particular audio is at page 36, where you say you are loaded on the system. And you are finalizing with the national chief for the other national objectives at page 36.
Yes.
So you confirm that you will be addressing his concerns, his and Musimatlala's concerns. And that's how you address them, by loading them onto the system.
As I've said that people were loaded in the system, I've confirmed that.
No, I'm saying specifically these two. Because you say you are loaded on the system.
No, I'm not talking about are you saying specifically Mike and Bus, or
Yes.
about, are you talking about one bodies, human beings?
Human beings? Sorry?
Repeat your question, sorry.
No, I'm saying he sends you this clip and says the concern he and Vusi have is that they have the cards, but if they are not loaded on it, if they are not in a system, it may create challenges, correct?
Yes.
Then I'm saying at page 36, you come back and you assure him that, Mike, you are loaded on a system, you are just not in as an employee.
Yes.
So you address the concern he had by saying that they are loaded on the system.
Yes.
Okay.
Not as an employee, as I've said that.
Yes.
It's just volunteers.
Yeah. Then the next chat, the next voice.
Before
Sorry.
you move off, Commissioner, were you discussing with the National Commissioner of Police?
No.
So what is this about?
I think I was
because
just-
Mike also says they need the National Commissioner to do something, and then you respond and say you're finalizing today with the National.
I think I was just fooling him.
Okay.
Yes. I was just fooling him now.
All right. Thank you.
Yes.
And in fact, I think in your message, you reference National Chief, whoever that is. It's Mike in the audio who says National Commissioner.
Yes, no, there's no national chief. There's only one, it's a commissioner.
You wrote National Chief. Who
That's
did you
what-
mean to?
That's why I'm saying I was just fooling him. There's no national chief.
You were?
I was just fooling him. There's no national
fooling
chief.
him?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We don't have
Why?
a national chief.
Why would you fool him?
I think he was just pressurizing. But
Oh.
yeah, there's no national chief. We don't have a national chief.
Okay.
Yes.
Were you not, in fact, giving him the impression that the cards, because remember he's raising concern about using the cards, and you giving him the impression that you were talking to the National Commissioner, you were in fact giving him the impression that the issuing of their cards and their use of the cards will be sorted out by the National Commissioner. So you were being dishonest and misleading him, basically.
Yes, yes, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Then the next clip is CJC 127, and it's still about the cards. Just a quick one, and I'll ask you a question.
Tomorrow morning as well about something I lost my flipping appointment. Thanks, Julius. I appreciate it. Need to phone you tomorrow morning as well about something I lost my flipping appointment card. Don't know what happened of it. I think they washed it and destroyed it. I don't know. I just don't know. So yeah, I appreciate it. You can just maybe reissue me and then we'll definitely chat tomorrow anyway.
It's not, the audio is not the best, but basically the complaint is that he has lost his appointment card and is asking for your assistance, in summary.
Okay.
Did you reissue him an appointment card? Do you recall? You don't know. Firstly, do you recall receiving that concern from him, Mr. Van Wyk?
No, I received it, I remember.
Okay.
That one I can remember, but I
Yes.
don't recall.
If you replace the
Yes,
lost
no,
card.
I don't recall.
Okay.
I don't recall. But the message I recall. Because we met, you know why I recall? We also met somewhere around Boxburg physically at Eastgate. We met each other. He said, hey, Julius, don't forget, I lost the card and what physical. That's why I can remember it. Not only on audio. When we were around Eastgate, he said, stop me. He said, hey, don't forget.
Okay.
Is it fair? It's fair to say you likely replaced the card because you had no problem issuing him with a card. So the likelihood is you did issue him another card. You may not remember it, but the likelihood is you replaced it.
I don't, Commissioner, because I must start by communicating with those that are there and sending there. Yes,
You don't. When you say you don't, you mean what? You don't remember?
Yes.
No, I
Let's say I
accept.
don't recall.
Yeah, I accept when you say you don't recall. I'm proposing to you that the likelihood, because remember you have a continuing relationship with him. Other people have got cards that he's been facilitating. You are not in a fight with him.
Yes.
When he says, I've lost my card, chances are you replace it.
I remember and recall. Now, yes, I don't recall. Let me say so.
Okay, thank you.
Now I know the difference between the two. Yes.
Then I would like to play to go to the next audio. Where did Lefa go? Oh. Lefa, can you get to page 39? And at page 39, I'm interested in the first audio. That audio bears the date stamp of 27 November 2021. You see that?
31 of which?
No, on their system. With us, that clip is CJC 129 at page 37.
37.
Yes. So I intend to play the first clip on that message. And it's coming up now, and then we can engage with it.
Oh, I do see we just have placeholders.
Yes.
In our relevant
Because-
pages. All right.
No, thanks, Julius. I'll appreciate it because my partner is a little bit stressed that if they pull him over, my business partner, the one that's paying us. So he's hectic about the fleet story. But I hope you enjoy now your honeymoon this weekend. And that you guys have fun and enjoy Cape Town and drink a lot of wine. And then when you're back, you can make a turn so we can chat a little bit.
Did you follow the message? Did you hear that?
About enjoying in Cape Town. I get that, yes.
The part before Cape Town.
The honeymoon.
The part before the honeymoon in Cape Town. I will replay it and maybe just reduce the sound a
Honeymoon,
bit.
red wine,
It's
Cape Town.
distorted.
The part about the partner that was pulled over, I think.
I'll replay it.
Oh, please.
No, thanks, Julius. I'll appreciate it because my partner is a little bit stressed that if they pull him over, my business partner, the one that's paying us. So he's hectic about the fleet story. But I hope you enjoy now your honeymoon this weekend. And that you guys have fun and enjoy Cape Town and drink a lot of.
So there are two messages there. The first is about his business partner being concerned about being pulled over. Then there's the second part that you heard, which is the honeymoon in Cape Town. I accept the honeymoon in Cape Town. I'm interested, firstly, you recall that message?
No, I don't recall this, but I know that he always had a partner who's also something like a girlfriend, let me say so, who was very problematic. He used to call me, hey, this one is fighting people, this one too. He used to call me many times about that.
So he says business partner.
He's talking about a business.
Yeah, yes, he's the business partner. Yes, he's the business partner. It's just that I won't disclose, but it's a business partner. It's correct.
And he says that business partner is the one that's paying you.
Paying me?
Yes, you and him.
No.
That's what he says in the clip.
Can you replay it? Because I know that we used to discuss about his partner.
Listen to the part where it says the one who's paying us. They're going to play the clip again.
Okay.
No, thanks, Julius. I'll appreciate it because my partner is a little bit stressed that if they pull him over, my business partner, the one that's paying us, so he's my
The one who's paying us.
Maybe he's talking about them in their business. Not
And
about
it's not his girlfriend, it's
Yeah.
him. He says him.
Yes,
So he's
Commissioner.
not talking about a girl.
Yes, the partner that I'm talking about.
But it could be a
I'm not
partner
talking
in-
about-
It
let
could
me
be a
clarify
partner
it.
in that sense as well.
Let me clarify it. I'm not talking about books here. I'm talking about the partner. That is why I can't even disclose everything, you see, about their partnership. But the partner that was in business with him was very problematic. It's the partner and he's the business partner too.
Okay.
He's the partner in terms of affair. He's the business partner to him too.
So if I understand what you're saying, and that was Commissioner Baloi's concern, you don't want to commit yourself as to...
May I write to you?
Okay.
Yes, so that you'll understand. Because I don't want to be sued here.
What do you want to write?
What I'm explaining.
Okay. Chair. Yeah, Chair
Yes,
says you
please.
can write it down.
Yes. But
Mr. Mkhwanazi, just to point out, just a brief note you are writing, you don't have to write chapter and verse about this matter, about the identity of the partner. I'm happy to leave it as his business partner.
I'm done.
Okay.
Don't do it. I don't want to be sued. I don't have money.
It's longer than your first IPID statement.
Please take it to the evidence leaders first.
You see, as I've said, I was programmed there.
Okay, thank you.
And you see, when I explain a lot.
Mr. Mapo, please don't leave it. Yeah, we'll bring it to us.
Chair, is it not coming to you? But yes.
No,
The evidence
I
leaders
note-
must see it.
Yes.
Yes.
And then
He did say don't read it. So while then they are reading that note and understanding, and I understand, you do remember that in the message he says, my business partner is worried about being pulled over. You heard that?
Yes.
And I'm going to suggest to you that, and as I will demonstrate in a minute, that the worry about being pulled over is with the use of the blue lights. That's what I suggest. Now, my question is, did you know the partner to be using blue lights as well?
No.
No, you don't.
No,
Okay.
no.
And when he says, my business partner, the one who is paying us, is the partner that you have just referenced there, was the partner paying you? And him?
No.
Who was he paying?
He's talking about them. He's talking about them.
When he says the one who's paying us?
Yes, he's talking about them, not me.
I thought the us was inclusive of you in that message.
No.
He seems to suggest so.
No, it doesn't say so there. He's
He
talking
does say
about-
the
he's
partner,
talking
the one
about
who is
him.
paying us.
Yeah, us. He was going to say you and us. You see, there he's saying us, them.
But why would he have had to tell you about the person paying them if that had nothing to do with you? Or because he could just have said my partner, full stop.
I don't know.
Why did he have to refer to payment?
No, I don't know, Commissioner. I really don't know.
But you do accept that grammatically the us could have referred to you as well. I'm not asking whether as a fact it was referring to you, but you accept that grammatically the us could have referred to you as well.
Hey, it's difficult to accept that, Commissioner. Let me not lie to you.
That's because you are focusing on whether as a fact it was, and
fact-
that's not what I'm
In
asking.
fact, I know that environment there.
I'll leave it. It's a matter of interpreting the grammar. I'll leave it at that.
The honeymoon, did Mr. Van Wyk pay for this honeymoon that he's talking about?
I never went to a honeymoon. But I went to Cape Town. But
Did he
not
pay
a honeymoon. No.
Pay for that trip?
No. We, in fact, me and my ex, we are paying in the same month. From early, we used to budget, and we know that during the year we don't have money to celebrate our birthday. They were apart, a week apart or 2 weeks apart. Then we'll wait for me after my payday, close to my payday. Then that's when we adding on top of what we were getting. Or on top of what we added.
You've answered me. You
Yeah.
don't need to give a full explanation.
so-
You said no, I accept your no answer.
Then, Commissioner, it will go to that thing when you asked me that. If Magakola said, let me, I was going to write a lot of things.
Can I just ask, why would Mr. Van Wyk speak to you about his partner who is concerned of being pulled aside on the road if it wasn't because it's a conversation that you know something about and he wants you to do something about it, or he wants to have a further conversation about it?
Commissioner, as I've said that, he used to complain about the partner.
No. He's talking about his partner being worried of being pulled over. My question is, why would he? It's not a complaint. He's telling you, in fact, he says, go well to Cape Town. When you come back, please let's touch base, right? So my question is, why would Mr. Van Wyk talk to you about his business partner who is concerned about being pulled over if it is a matter that is of no relevance to you and that you can't do anything about?
Maybe thought that I will do magic. Because
No.
one of the things, Mike, let me answer. One of the things that I detected with Mike is that I was used during the process. Every time when he will call, you see, it was when he's having problems or challenges or obstacles. You
Yeah.
see, I think I was, in fact, he has confirmed in one of his interviews now that I was just using.
Okay, let's forget the interview for purpose of my question. Ms. Silo puts to you that this had something to do with the use of the blue lights. And I want to suggest to you that indeed it looks that way. It's about something that you have the power to do something about, and that he's been discussing with you. So he knows you're familiar with this topic. If you listen to this clip, it has no context. So he knows that you're familiar with this topic. And I want to suggest to you that you were familiar with the topic. You knew what he's talking about when he says to you, my business partner is concerned that he may be pulled over. You knew what that topic was about. And I want to further say to you, the reason that he raises it with you or he mentions it to you is because he knows you can do something about this topic. And I want to suggest to you that Ms. Silo is correct to say this was must have been about the use of the blue lights, that his partner, who is paying you, and I don't accept, and I think you should understand that I don't accept your explanation for what it's worth. I don't accept your explanation that, maybe he's talking about his business partner who's paying the people in the office. No, he's talking about his business partner who's using blue lights, who's concerned that as he uses the blue lights, he will get into trouble. You must solve it. And it is a partner that you know firstly that partner, but also it is a partner that is paying both you and him.
No.
I want to suggest those are the facts.
No, Commissioner.
Okay.
No, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Is it no respectful Commissioner, or is it?
Sorry, say that again.
I'm saying, is it no? Not. I'm not saying it bad when I say
No. You're not being disrespectful. I hear you. You say what I'm saying is not correct.
Oh, yes.
That's fine.
Well,
Thank
I'll
you.
use that to it, not correct.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Baloyi. Then let's listen to the next clip and see whether it perhaps sheds any light on this particular voice note. And for the record, that will be Exhibit Bundle CJC 132. Now, if you go to your screen there, Lefa, you are page 46. And it's being projected now. And it is that first clip at page 46. Starts with, do you see it? Series 95 CD. If is that the right one? Okay. So we are going to play the clip now for you.
Hey, Julius. Morning. I hope you had a good weekend. I'll see if I'm going to have a good week, all depending on what you're going to answer me. Where are we standing, my friend? I need to know, please. I mean, you want to do Christmas shopping. I need to make sure my boss is not in jail for blue lights. So can you please just see what we can do?
And this was a conversation in December 2021, according to that message. And you read it.
Yes.
As it appears there.
Yes.
So he is saying, please help. He's worried, and his boss is worried about the use of blue lights there, when he uses blue lights.
No, I don't have information on that.
No, he told you in
Yes,
that
yes,
message,
I can
and
hear-
you listened to that message.
I can hear that.
Yes.
Yes, I can hear that. No.
And it refers to Christmas shopping, does it?
Well, the Christmas shopping is by Commissioner Mkhwanazi. He say, you are sorted, you are going to have your Christmas shopping, but there is this problem that need to be resolved
No, it
because
doesn't- does it say
of the
that?
threat. I'll play it again.
Please play it again.
Morning. I hope you had a good weekend. I'll see if I'm going to have a good week, all depending on what you're going to answer me. Where are we standing, my friend? I need to know, please. I mean, you want to do Christmas shopping. I need to make sure my boss is not in jail for blue lights. So can you please just see what we can do?
Did you heard that now?
Are you saying you had to do?
You want to do Christmas
Or
shopping.
it's one and they say, okay, yes.
Okay.
You see.
Now, who is his boss? Who did you understand? Who is his boss? Who is he referring to using blue lights?
No, I'm not sure. It doesn't specify here.
So at least you know from Mr. Van Wyk that he has a boss who's using blue lights.
He's
The
saying-
message says so as
No,
much.
he's saying it needs to be sorted. It doesn't say he's sorted. He says he needs to be sorted.
The
question
issue that he doesn't go to
The question
jail.
is, you know, he has a boss who uses blue lights. Please answer that question, not something about needing
No,
to be
no,
sorted.
no. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
So you don't know who the boss is. You don't know that the boss uses blue light.
Yes, no.
Okay. So why would he, and his concern is the issue of his boss being arrested and thrown in jail for using blue lights. And he turns to you to help with that.
My understanding with this, he's saying, I need to be sorted. His boss needs to use his blue lights. His boss needs to use his blue lights for Christmas. Not to say that his boss. Let's play it, Commissioner.
No. Before you go on, because you are going to be explaining on a wrong premise. No.
Okay.
It is not, the Christmas shopping does not relate to the boss. What the clip says is you.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
You, not his boss, you have to do your Christmas shopping.
Yes.
So please explain along those lines. Not on the wrong premise that it is the boss that must do Christmas shopping.
No, I'm explaining along those lines. You see that?
Okay, please start again. Please start again and respond.
He's saying, I must do Christmas shopping, then I must sort his boss with blue light, something like that, if I understand it.
All right.
That's what I was
continue.
saying.
Yes.
Yes.
No, that's not what you said. Perhaps please redirect us, Miss.
Should we replay for the last time? Is that what the chair is asking?
No, I'm talking about your question.
No, my question was, and what I heard, he says, you are being sorted for Christmas shopping, but he has got a problem. Let me and accept what I understand, and then you'll correct me. But then he has a problem because he has a boss who has a concern about being arrested when he uses blue lights. That's what he says.
No.
Okay.
Perhaps let's, to avoid a dispute on this, let's play it one
Play
more
it
time.
again, and please listen carefully, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey, Julius. Morning. I hope you had a good weekend. I'll see if I'm going to have a good week, all depending on what you're going to answer me. Where are we standing, my friend? I need to know, please. I mean, you want to do Christmas shopping. I need to make sure my boss is not in jail for blue lights. So can you please just see what we can do?
You see, you had to do.
He starts by saying, where do we stand?
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, so, and then he tells you about the concern of the boss being arrested
No,
for
let's
use of blue light.
say it the way you say it. He said,
Okay,
you had to do after what you've said.
yes.
Christmas shopping. Then he touches his boss on blue light. Not to say I'm sorted. Well, the way you are putting it is that he had sorted me with money, then I must sort blue light. No, it's not like that. We have repeated it twice now.
Okay.
And I'm keep on writing it. You have to do.
Well, if
You
I...
are cornering me to a certain corner.
No. If I misheard about Christmas shopping, I'm happy to accept any correction. So I'm not concerned about the Christmas shopping. I'm more concerned about the second part of that audio where he says, where do we stand? So you and I, or us and you. And then he articulates the concern his boss has regarding being arrested, possibly arrested while using blue lights. And then he says, please, see what you can do. So the see what you can do can only be see what you can do to avoid my boss being arrested while using blue lights.
You know, evidence leader.
Yes, sir.
You are very good in using these words, you see. And if I don't become careful, I will end up incriminating myself.
I was just giving you my understanding of what he
interpretation.
says. Yes. So is that how you understood, or did you understand it differently? And if you understood it differently, what do you understand him to be saying about his boss using the blue lights and the risk of being in jail?
My understanding is that he's trying maybe to push me to talk about blue lights, you see. And as I've said that I know nothing about blue light, and I've been consistent about that. The city doesn't issue blue lights, and there are letters that I've said, and there are letters that there's the attachment that I've proven, and I don't have powers of blue lights, you see.
Well, if his message is to be understood, he believed differently, that you can do something about his boss's risk of being arrested when he uses blue lights. He says he ends that audio with, please, please do something.
No, Mike,
Remember, he started by saying, when you're talking about the Christmas shopping, he said, depending on whether you can solve this problem, he just might have a good Christmas. So he asks, where do we stand? He tells you about the risk. He concludes by saying, please, please see what you can do. And you say, what do you understand him to be talking about?
in fact, you have just simplified it for me.
Yes.
You said you might be, and I know that I don't have those powers. The city doesn't have those powers. That's why there's no letter that says you can use blue lights. You can't find any letter. And the city hasn't done any branding, any blue lights. I've been explaining that, and I'm still explaining that.
What do you suggest? Why would he turn to you to address that potential risk?
I don't know. I don't know.
That maybe because you were involved in the drafting of the memorandum that says they will use blue lights. Can we just stop playing around here? You were involved with Mike van Wyk in preparing a memorandum. That memorandum makes provision for them to use blue lights. So, according to you, it was proper to have in the memorandum that they will be using blue lights. So stop saying to us, no, the city doesn't do that. Well, you did it. You had it in a memorandum.
Commissioner Baloyi, there's no letter. There's no memorandum that says they can use blue lights. The letter doesn't say so, Commissioner.
No, the memorandum where they undertake certain services, the Medicare, you looked at that with Ms. Sil. The Medicare 24 Anubis memorandum had a bullet point, the very last bullet point there. It says, the city will ensure that their vehicles are fitted with blue and red lights. You've signed that memorandum.
Yes.
So, Commissioner Mkhwanazi tells us the city doesn't do that, but Commissioner Mkhwanazi signed a memorandum that says the city will fit blue lights. Now, Mike, in his messages, is asking you to sort out the blue lights issue because his boss will go to jail for using blue lights. He's worried that they will stop him on the way. You are involved with that.
Commissioner Baloyi,
you seem to be questioning even the existence of the memorandum. Remember, Ms. Silo took you to page 30, I think, of the speech bundle, and where it says Ekurhuleni Police Department, itemizing what they are to do. It says EMPD will assist, or rather the assistance, EMPD last bullet, will assist with registration of vehicles under EMPD as open quote official vehicles, close quote. That accepts that these are not official vehicles. That's why they put this in quotes. And we will be permitted to use blue and red lights to respond for and on behalf of EMPD. The cost of this will be for Medicare 24/Anabis Protection Services, and you have signed that document, page 30. That's what Commissioner Baloyi is referring you to. Can you now respond to Commissioner Baloyi's question?
Yes, that's what I'm responding, Commissioner. That, as I've said, even the first time when I was testifying here, that thing didn't happen. And if it happened in the city, there are systems that you must follow when these things finalize, when you start implementing issue of blue light. You can't just, as a department, there's another department that does that. And as I've said, that there's a letter that comes from Christine that confirmed that there were no blue lights, there was no branding that was done. There's no letter that says specifically people, I don't have those powers. I think Mike knows very well those powers, just playing games and trying to turn me, or I want a better way to twist my leg, that can I make a magic or can I make that?
Commissioner, we know from the evidence
Yes.
that Mr. Matlala's company, Medicare 24, was using blue lights. We've seen the videos. We know that. That's the evidence before us. That's what was reported in the media. SPIS caused an investigation to be done. So we know that blue lights were fitted to Mr. Matlala's vehicles, right? We know you have a memorandum. You signed a memorandum that approves that blue lights will be fitted to their vehicles.
Well, Commissioner Baloyi, you are not being fair to me.
No, let me finish. You'll tell me where I'm not fair, and you can give me a full answer, but let me finish. We know from the evidence that's been presented before us that motor vehicles which belong to Mr. Matlala have been spotted with blue lights. We know that. We know from the evidence before us that you signed a memorandum that agreed or that said the city will allow them to use blue lights and red lights. This is your memorandum at page 30 that only you from the city signed. So we know that you had no problem from this memorandum with their vehicles having blue lights. You didn't have a problem with that. Their vehicles are fitted with blue lights. Mike van Wyk is talking to you about blue lights, about his boss being worried that he will be pulled over and spend time in jail because of using blue lights. And he's talking to you about it. So between the memorandum and the message from Mr. van Wyk, the clip that you were listening to now, between that, the memorandum at page 30, and the clip, there's been conversations with you about blue lights being used by his boss. And he comes to you and he says, do something about it. What are you denying about what I'm putting to you? What are you denying? You can respond.
Yes. When I'm saying you are not being fair, the letter talks, or that memorandum talks about blue and red lights. The one that I even said, I don't have powers because it's another. It's for healthcare services. You see, the memorandum talks about that. And even last time I've said to you, Commissioner, you see, I don't deny that I had communication with Mike and everything, but it has never been presented to me that this is the car we found with blue lights and everything. It's on me, there's gossips, it's everything, but there's nothing in black and white in paper that they've said, or that witness, I don't know the way, or that complainant. As I've said yesterday, that even the person who deals with me, she has never came to me saying, this is the complaint, I got it, and I was suspended for something like, but there's nothing in black and white that says, this is the car, OP number, we've arrested the same person, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because if police stops that, if Commissioner Revospect is 4 powers to stop the car and take those things. But the memorandum of understanding, the one that I was pursuing, you see, talks about the Medicare and Anubis, and they're here at Boxback. You see, that's why I'm saying you're not being fair, because you are jumping, you are saying blue, you don't say blue and red lights, as per what is right in here. There's no any official thing that comes from me that talks about blue lights, and I don't have powers to give that. Even Mike knows that I don't have powers to do that. I'll be putting myself in jail if I'm taking those powers from the minister.
Okay, no, thank you.
Commissioner, we can all read, and I don't want us to waste time. You can say whatever you want to say, but we have the memorandum in black and white which you signed, and this is what it says. By signing this MOA, the EMPD agrees to permit the use of blue and red lights by these two entities. So you are giving them permission. That's what this document says. Whether you like it or not, we can read for ourselves. And it says exactly that. It says we will be permitted to use. It doesn't say they must follow a procedure, they must do this, somebody must give them a letter. It says on the signing of this document, they will be permitted. That's what it says.
Commissioner Khumalo, I'm still coming back again. Mike talks about something that I don't know. The memorandum talks about red and blue lights. You see
Yes.
that, but here you don't say that. You're still sticking to blue lights.
You are
And
saying
it's emergency.
just
We are
pause
talking
there.
about policing.
It doesn't mean there must be a red and a blue in one car. That's not what it says. It
No.
says they can be red or they can be blue.
No, it doesn't say so. You are changing the letter, Commissioner. Well,
But I
Commissioner,
guess we will interpret it for ourselves because we've got the document in front of us.
please, Commissioner.
But I can tell you now,
I
my reading of it is that it gives them permission to use those lights, full stop.
I deny.
And that permission came from you, full stop.
No, I deny that, Commissioner.
Commissioner, to my mind, it seems you are being evasive with regard to the question that Commissioner Baloyi was asking you. Because what Commissioner Baloyi said,
Yes.
there's reference to blue lights. Fine, there is also reference to red lights, but there's reference to blue lights. And she says this apropos your point, or with regard to, in relation to your point that you have no powers. The Metro has no powers to install blue lights. And you say that in the context of that clip. So Commissioner Baloyi refers you back to that memorandum to show you that whatever powers you may have or not have, but you had undertaken in so many ways to assist with blue lights. Yes, you insist on referring to red lights as well. Now, what Mr. Mike van Wyk appears to be doing here is to be saying, you previously promised us or to assist us with blue lights. Now my boss is getting into trouble with regard to the use of blue lights. Do something about the undertaking you made in that memorandum about blue lights. So it's in that context that Commissioner Baloyi says, come on now, Commissioner Mkhwanazi. You cannot say you do not have the power to install blue lights or assist with regard to blue lights, rather. You cannot say the Metro cannot do anything with regard to blue lights. You have already undertaken in that memo to do something about blue lights. It's on that basis that I say you are being evasive in responding to the question in the manner in which you are. Do you understand me?
No, I understand you. I get you.
And what's your response? I hope this will be the last question on this point.
Yes.
And what's your response?
No, I'm not invasive, or I'm not running away. Let me use that word. You see, I
Yes.
think Mike is trying to twist my leg. He's trying to push me somewhere where I can't go.
Twisting your leg with regard to something you had already promised them. That's the thing. It's not as if this thing is new. When he mentions it in this clip, you had promised them, you had undertaken, you have your signature on the line.
Yes, it was my wish that we had that working cooperation in terms of them assisting us with
But
imaging.
remember,
Yes.
it cannot just be a wish. Remember, right at the beginning when Ms. Sillo engaged you on this, she asked you, had you begun to implement? And your answer was close to 5 minutes, if not more. And you were saying in that answer, yes, we had begun to implement. So it was not just a wish, you had actually begun to implement.
Commissioner, when you remember, the first time I arrived there, we spent the whole day, you see, and I explained that didn't materialize.
All I'm saying is, do you remember
Yes, this one I remember.
earlier when this engagement started with
Yes.
Ms. Sillo,
Yes.
do you remember she asked you, did you begin to implement? Do you remember that question?
Yes, yes.
And do you remember that your answer was, yes, we did begin to implement. Do you remember that
And
as
I've
well?
mentioned-
No. Do you remember that as well?
Yes.
And do you remember that for perhaps not less than 5 minutes, you itemized the actual implementation? Do you remember that?
Yes,
Thank you.
Yes,
Let's leave it at that.
Thank you, Chair and Commissioners. And in fact, then, here's my proposition to you. What Mr. Van Wyk is talking about when he says he needs to ensure that his boss does not go to jail for use of blue lights and calling for your assistance, it is the same conversation from the previous chat where he said, he speaks about his business partner, the one who is paying us. And you wanted to suggest that that business partner is his, it's more of a romantic partner. And I put it to you that the business partner who is paying you is the boss that he doesn't want to go to jail. That's one and the same person that he's referencing.
No,
And that boss, I suggest to you, is Mr. Vusi Matlala.
From my side, I deny that. I don't know from his side.
But he's also paying you. Remember, he's paying us. So surely you should know who's paying you.
No.
Well, according to
He
Mr.
said-
Van Wyk,
he
he's
said
saying he's paying us.
He didn't mention me. He said us. He's talking about himself, Commissioner.
Okay. I would like to then to move on to the next clip and see if you can assist. And that, for the record, is CJC 142.
Before you discuss 142, can I just, and please correct me if I'm wrong, the Commissioner can comment if he wants to. The clip that we've been looking at now, the blue light that we've been listening to, the blue lights clip that's taken us so long, the date, am I correct that the date is the same as the money clip, the money fan clip?
I think we can
I think they're both
quickly
13
confirm that the
December 2021.
Yes.
Am I correct in that observation?
Before the money clip, it's the one that where Mike Van Wyk had said, can I send you something, but you need to delete after show. That conversation is the 13th of December 2021.
Yes, and the audio that we're
Now, the
listening to?
audio that we have just listened to about his boss not wanting to go to jail, I'm locating the actual date. Is the 13th of December 2021 at 9:45. It is the same day.
Yes.
The money clip is at 10:51. The boss going to jail is at 9:45 on the same day. Yes.
You follow what's
yes,
happening.
yes,
I just wanted for the record
yes,
to record that the dates are the same.
Yes.
You accept that's what the
Yes.
dates are.
And it shows that he's getting frustrated because I don't give him what he wants, even if he's showing me money. But I accept what you're saying.
Thank you.
I had suggested we move on then to the next clip, and that would be CJC 142. And if we can quickly play it, we are under extreme time pressures now. It's page 32 of your screen.
Oh.
You see that the clip I'm about to play follows that. Okay. As you can see, just above it is that business card that you denied knowledge of. So it's around the same period. Do you see that?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Now, this is, that business card is shared on the 8th of November 2021, as you can see there. Now we are going to get to the clip, which is the 8th of November 2021. So it's the same day at 8:37 in the morning. And once again, it is marked as read. So you did read that?
Are you saying it's...
No, you received it.
It's on the same date with...
With the business card. up
Sorry,
there.
I was not listening. I was just wiping so that I can see.
Yes, no, it's the same day. The business card, but now I'm interested in the clip. I'm just saying they happened on the same day. Sharing the business card.
I've had a lucky weekend. They're just trying to get everything in place now and done, and if you can get somewhere. So this is cards that I see some of the metros are using for people that has a little bit of authority, but we need a letter still to authorize us to use it. Doesn't make us traffic officers. It just says that we work in conjunction with EMPD. I don't know, if you just want to put your mind maybe around it.
Did you follow that?
Yes.
So he wants an official letter, say, confirming that they work with EMPD. And he claims that he has seen such letters, I guess, with other law enforcement agencies. My question to you, you remember that conversation?
No, I don't remember.
At all?
Yes, no, after this, I remember the one that is that one that we discussed. This one, I'm not sure what type of, I don't remember. I can't answer that.
Did you ever issue him with the letter, the appointment letter that he requires?
No, I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Can we just go back on the screen here? I can't find it in my file.
Yes.
The very document that you had now with the business card.
Indeed.
Sorry, you said page in the file?
On the screen, it will be page 40.
Okay. Before you, Commissioner, can I get a clarity? Is this what Mike want me to do in marking of the vehicle, or you are saying it's the business card?
Please say that again. I'm not sure I
No,
understood.
I'm saying it's the marking that you want us to do in the vehicles, or you are saying it is the business card?
I was going to discuss that with you. Can you just expand?
Yes. Expand.
So this business card is sent to you on the 8th of November 21 by Mike, right? Can you see that from the message?
Yes, Commissioner.
And then he follows it up with a message that asks you, do you think we can do this so long? So that's a suggestion from Mike to do a business card like that. You see what I'm saying, what I'm reading?
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
And what you respond there, and I'll read it out for you, because you say you don't see. You say to him, please guide me.
Yes.
You don't say to him, I don't know what you're talking about. Why do you have a business card like that, which has the emblem of the EMPD and your firm? You don't question any of those things. You say to him, please guide me. And then the next thing is that clip that Ms. Silo has just discussed with you, which you say you do not remember.
Yes, and Commissioner, I'm even lost that, remember, he was talking about markings. There was no way we talk about business card. That's why I'm not even sure that it's the business card. And it means it's about what I'm saying, please guide me so that I can be clear. That's why
I'm not talking about markings.
No, I'm saying from my side.
I'm talking about what I see on this page.
Yes.
And all I'm simply putting to you for comment about what is on this page is you got that card from Mike. He suggests a card to you. And we know from your evidence that you've been talking to Mike about cards, right? That will be issued to peace officers. We know that. Mike sends you a card like that. I don't know if this is the card you said that eventually he got, but I'm having a simpler conversation with you. It's not complicated.
Yes.
It's as simple as Mike sent you this card, which has EMPD and Anubis, right? and it gives the name at the top, and then not your name, about protection, high risk, close protection. That's what the card says, and it comes from Mike to you. And Mike says, do you think we can do this so long? You don't say, no, Mike, EMPD doesn't work that way. We don't do cards with you, with private companies. You don't say that. But you do respond. You say to him, please guide me. You don't say, no, it's not going to happen. You say, please guide me. And the next thing that he does is that audio where he's now asking for a letter. You see that sequence of things?
The audio is the same date.
Yes. And they're all within a very short space of time. The timestamp, the card is sent to you at 8:35:04. He asks you, do you think we can do this so long? At 8:35:17. And then you answer at 8:36:06, which is within a minute. You say, please guide me. And then at 8:37, he sends you the video the audio about getting a letter. So in this sequence of events, you are arranging with Mike what they can use in the meantime, a card, and then he says letter. That's all I'm putting to you, that this is what is represented in this page, and you did respond to it.
Yes, Commissioner, but my response doesn't say it's confirmed or we can do this.
It's worse than that. It says, please guide me. You are asking from this man who says we can use this card in the meantime. You say, guide me, and then he guides you in the audio. He says, give me a letter.
And there was no letter. Now it's no longer about card, it's a letter. You see, it talks about...
Yes.
Oh.
Do you see what this page says?
Yes.
Whether you responded, do you accept what I'm reading is what is contained here? Exchanges from Mike to you responding, saying, please guide me, and Mike now sending a video that says, okay, let's do a letter. You accept that's what this page does?
Yes, but it's something, talks about card, talks about, okay.
Thank you.
But Commissioner, you shouldn't be debating the issue of cards, because one of the earlier clips we listened to, Mike confirmed having received a card and having lost it and requiring your assistance.
No, this is not the same card that he's talking about. It's a different one. We don't do this. It's a different card. That's why even earlier on I wanted clarity from evidence leader that which card are you talking about here? He clarified. Peace officer's card is not something like this.
Are you able to perhaps provide the commission with a copy of the card of a peace officer, a peace officer as you understand it?
No, you'll get it from...
Should we request for a copy from Mr. Kolani?
Yes, you'll get it.
Mkhwanazi?
Yes, you'll get
okay.
it.
We shall
He's the only person, no one
All right.
does that in the city.
Thank you. I then want to move on quickly to the next clip, and this is CJC 143. And it's page 61 on your screen there. And there are two audios there. What we'll be playing is the first. Do you see what's on the screen?
Or he has moved.
Huh? You see there is that hand.
Yeah, 70, just touching the hands. It's from Nogab.
There is that.
No, there's something that it's from who?
What is from who?
Well, what
It's the clip below those hands that I say I'm interested in. Yes. And that's the one now we are going to play. And that clip was sent to you by Mr. Van Wyk. It's coming up.
So, don't you want to, sorry, Julius, don't you want to send me Vusi's letter as well so I can print it as well and you can sign that and I'll see you now.
I'll play it again. Please listen.
Yes.
Triple B, don't you want to, sorry, Julius, don't you want to send me Vusi's letter as well so I can print it as well and you can sign that and I'll see you now.
Okay, there's background noise where he is. He's asking you to send him Vusi's letter, can sign and send him Vusi's letter so he can print it now. And then I think you were scheduled to have a meeting because he says, see you now. What Vusi's letter is this? Is this the appointment letter that we've been discussing throughout?
No, appointment, it's a card, not a letter.
Okay, now he says Vusi's letter.
No, I'm lost. No, I don't remember.
But when he sends you these very confusing voice notes, do you ever turn around and you say, my friend, what are you possibly talking about?
No, we used to meet and I used to clarify when we were together. You see, say, Mike, this is not possible. This is not possible. This is not going to happen. I think when you speak to Vusi, gives Vusi another impression. You see, yes.
Sorry, I'm more concerned about what he says to you. You receive these audios and you say they don't make sense to you as you sit here today. And I take it that they didn't make sense to you on the day that you received them. But after reading and listening to the clip, nowhere do you indicate to Mr. Van Wyk that I don't know why you are saying what you are saying in this audio clip because I have no idea what you're talking about. You never once take up that issue with him. Why not? If you truly do not understand what he's talking
That's why I was saying, please guide, because I'm becoming lost with what he's saying.
I can't guide you. I don't know what he's talking about. Only you and he know.
I'm saying he says so. That's why I'm saying, no, Commissioner, I'm saying that's what I've said to him, not you.
Oh,
Yeah.
but it's about this clip. No, you didn't. There is that clip on the screen, on your screen as well. Remember, please guide me as in regards to another communication. When he asked you about the business card and he said, can we use this so long? That's when you responded, please guide me. So we are done with that conversation. Now he sends you this audio clip to requesting you to finalize and send Vusi Matlala's letter for signature and so he can print. And I'm saying to that particular audio clip, you don't say, I really have no idea what you're talking about. And I note it's a consistent pattern to all these videos and audio clips. You sit here and you say, I don't know what he's talking about, but you never took up that issue with him in the WhatsApp chats that you don't know what he's talking about. So I want to suggest to you that it's because you knew precisely what he was talking about. That's why you never questioned. And you sit here today and you suggest that you are absolutely clueless about what he's talking about.
Commissioners, I've said, Mike will try to twist and pull my hand. I've said again, I used to go, I will go, we'll meet. The office that I was having and Mike's office are not far apart, you see. And I will explain and tell him those powers and those what, they're not with him. But my thinking is that when I received this now, when we're talking, that he was lying to Vusi.
No, he wasn't.
He was giving Vusi.
No, he wasn't. You do respond.
But my response doesn't say yes.
No, you ask, must we change the format too? So you had an opportunity to respond, whichever way you wanted to respond. You say, he sends this message at 7:37. You respond at 7:39. In fact, 7:37:19, 7:39:45. So in less than 2 minutes, you respond and you say, must we change the format too? So you know exactly what he's talking about. You knew what he's talking about.
No, yeah, it's the format of what? Of the letter or the format of that thing?
That's what you're supposed to tell us, because you wrote this. You listened to the audio, and in less than 2 minutes, you say, must we change the format to? You're the one that must tell us what format were you talking about changing. You can't say, he must have been lying to Vusi. I don't know what he's talking about when you say, within 2 minutes, must we change the format to? And the question that is legitimate to ask you is, what format were you going to change? What document or whatever were you talking about here?
I don't recall. I'll be lying because I'm not a computer food, as I've said.
No, it's not about being a computer fundi. And you do recall what it was about. It's not true that you do not recall. You responded very specifically. Must we change the format to? That's a very specific response. Anyone who responds that way knows what the preceding message was about. So no, you're not being truthful. Again, when you say, I don't remember, in fact, you're just continuing in this consistent, evasive responses to questions where you say, well, I don't remember. Here you must remember because you responded.
No, I don't deny that I communicated. It's just that I don't remember that I did that. I don't deny, as I've said that, I don't deny my communications with Mike. No, I communicated with Mike like, as I've said, you can see that we used to communicate, even not here, we will meet and discuss. It's just that I don't call that thing.
Okay, let me make a further suggestion. We looked earlier at the letter of October 2021. I think it was the 16th October 2021.
Correct, Commissioner.
Medicare,
Yes.
where letter of confirmation to Medicare.
Yes.
What Mike is asking for in this clip is a similar letter for Vusi personally. That's it.
No, I get
That's
that.
what he's asking for. So you cannot say, I don't know what he's talking about. For that reason, that you've already issued a letter of confirmation, which says these people work with EMPD, right? Mike says to you, my boss will go to jail because he doesn't have blue lights. Mike says, here's a business card idea. Mike says, we want a confirmation letter. And in the other clip that we listened to,
Yes,
can we get a
correct.
confirmation letter? And now Mike says, can I get a letter for Vusi? You know what the letter is about. It's exactly the same letter that you gave to Medicare, but now he wants it for his boss,
No,
in his boss's name. You know and understand. That's what that conversation, that series of conversations was all about. And where you say you don't know what he was talking about, he must have been lying to Matlala. It's you, Commissioner Mkhwanazi, with respect, who's lying to us. Thank you. And comment. I don't mean to stop you from commenting. If you think there's anything you want to say,
No,
you
I
can.
don't want to comment, Commissioner.
Thank you.
I don't want to comment.
Okay, then that leads me to my next clip. Commissioners, for the record, is CJC 145. Lefa, it's at page 53. Now, I will locate that audio.
Commissioner, whilst she's still locating, can
I'm sorry. Why?
I'm requesting for a passage while she's still locating.
Chair, before you grant him the request, after this audio, I was going to indicate I still need more time with Mr. Mkhwanazi, so we are going to have to stand him down, and I'm not finishing
So
today.
we can do that even before the clip then or not?
I was saying if you accept that I pause
Yes.
my engagement with him today, because we've got another witness scheduled, even if we drove it to 7 p.m., I'm not finishing with him. So I'm going to request a stand down to a date to be determined. But I was going to do so after we deal with the next clip, and I was going to suggest that we cut it off there. So then he can do his rundown after that, if you grant.
We'll have a chat outside. Let's adjourn.